Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fit to Lead. In today's episode, I want to talk about something I think a lot of strong people experience, but rarely say out loud. And that is the pressure of always being the strong one, the reliable one, the capable one, the person who keeps everything together. Because when you're that person for long enough, most people almost stop imagining that you could be struggling as well. I think when people look at someone who is structured, motivated, disciplined, and high functioning, they just assume that that person is always okay. But what people don't actually see is the pressure that come with consistently holding yourself together. You're still showing up for everyone, like you're still going to work, you're still functioning, and you're still smiling. Behind that smile, even when internally you're feeling exhausted, you're flat, you're overwhelmed, or you're just completely disconnected from yourself. And honestly, I think over the last few months, that's exactly what I felt, even more than ever. Normally for me, like fitness, structure, routine are the things that ground me as a person. And they're all the things that make me strong and believe that I'm in control of my life. But when I lost some of that motivation and structure recently, it really affected me more than I ever expected, not just physically, but mentally as well. I think when you identify as someone who has it all together and it's confronting when suddenly you don't quite feel yourself anymore. But here's what I've realized over the last few weeks, like strong people, they don't struggle any less. They just become very good at caring and carrying things very quietly. And eventually it catches up with you, especially if you like never pause or you don't ever slow down or you don't ever adjust your expectations of yourself because you always feel that I have to be that strong one for everybody and for myself. And I have to show up for everybody, including myself. And my expectations or another strong person's expectations are so high that you never think about adjusting them, and to adjust them expectations comes as a big blow to you. What I am learning though right now is that strength isn't about pushing through it at full capacity all the time. Sometimes being strong is taking that step back, resting, simplifying, asking yourself just a bit less, giving yourself a bit of a break, rebuilding your structure slowly and adapting instead of quitting, like not ever giving up completely. And honestly, that mindset shift has helped me more than anything over the last few weeks. So if you are listening to this and you feel tired, you're not just physically, but mentally tired from always trying to hold everything together, I want you to know this one thing. You do not need to collapse in order to deserve the rest. You do not need to completely fall apart before you're allowed to slow down. And slowing down doesn't mean that you're failed. Sometimes it's the exact thing that allows you to become stronger again. This is why self-leadership matters so much to me, because leadership starts with awareness and recognizing when someone doesn't feel okay in themselves, also recognizing when you need to adjust and adapt, and when you need to stop expecting 100% from yourself every single day. That's not a weakness, that's actually maturity. So if you've been going through any of this lately and you're carrying a lot on your plate, this is just a reminder to you that you're allowed to breathe. You're allowed to reset and rebuild, because it's okay not to be that strong person for everybody all the time and showing up for everyone else. The main thing is that you show up for yourself and you're kind to yourself. And then when you're stronger, you can then show up for others. And you can still be strong while doing this, because I think leadership is you're born with leadership. I think you're either that person or you're not that person. And I do believe that having the leadership skills there and the drive and you just know there's just something, you just know, you just feel and you can sense situations, and that's what makes a really good leader. And I think sometimes when we take a step back from our expectations and performing at 100% all the time, you realize how strong that you are as a person. And just know that you are not failing at all. Stay strong and be the best version of you. Thank you for listening to Fit to Lead, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Fit to Lead. I really do appreciate you being here and taking the time to listen. If you have enjoyed it, please share it with your friends, family, or anyone who might find it helpful. And don't forget, you can grab your free guide. The Busy Body Blueprint is packed with food ideas and practical tips to help you stay on top of your health, wellness, and mindset. To stay connected, follow me on Instagram at Fit to Lead Podcast, or head over to oscarsnetwork.com for more. Thanks again for listening, and remember, stay fit to lead.
Awesome.